It's been a little while. Been long enough that I'm not exactly sure what I've got going on in my game. Uh, Looks like a whole bunch of stuff's been going on in game. I'm at Shinra to Desra, just under 1 billion credits. My thoughts are, I think I might just go and do some exploration type items. And we'll see how that goes. But first and foremost, okay, get that cleared. Let's go into services. Let's see what this ship is set up with. That's the part I don't recall, is what I have my ship set up for. Outfitting. And I have a funny... looks like I got this guy set up for combat. Yep. This guy's set up for combat with some engineering on my multi-cannons. Let's go and take a look what I have here. Stored ships. Not really set up that heavily. Go and get this updated. I don't think I've got very many. Okay. This will give me my loadouts. Make sure I'm on my right one. Okay, I'm on the right character. FSD. Okay, I can do some range modifications. What I'm thinking about doing, the reason I'm looking at all that, I'm thinking about doing some exploration. Let's go and bring this ship out. I'm going through my product, the materials I've got. I'm not going to be able to build a ship up. Okay. Ooh. This is Empire. Another Empire place. I'm looking right now. What have I got here? Oh, there it is. It's up on the top left. My Python's here. And I'm pretty sure my Python is set up for mining. Okay, my Alliance Chieftain is there. Oh, that's a long way from where I would want it. My Chieftain is set up for... And that's my Federal dropship. My Chieftain's set up for anti-Thargoid missions. It's set up for fighting Thargoids. That's set up for mining, yeah. So if I go and do the Thargoid hunting, that would work on my combat rank, which is the lowest rank I have other than the CQC, the Close Quarters Combat. And so we could go and do some combat. I'm going to go and close that out because it's blocking my view for the chat log. See if anyone says anything. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure, because I haven't seen anything that makes me think it's changed. I don't think you get a big return on. You make money mining, but nothing like you used to from the last things I saw. So I'm going to hold off on making some more cash. Let's go ahead and look at what I've got set up. All right, this guy is this. That's what I thought. This ship is pretty well set on everything. Don't know why that happened. I just had something happen on my secondary screen. I couldn't see what it was. Just something flickered. I think we're going to be good to go on this. Yeah, it ships. Yeah, we can do 60-something light year jumps right now. So do I want to go in a long exploration thing for a while? Do a lot of mapping out areas. Reason I picked the game is I just wanted to do some flying, not necessarily because of I had explicit plans on what I wanted to do in the game. Just been a while since I've been able to use my HOTAS system, and I was getting the itch to do some flying. So let's take a look. Hard points. How much weight is this? 4 tons. So that should get me up to like 65 range. Yep. Close to 65. Let's see what else we can do. Utility amounts, I'm not too worried about. Core. I could probably go... Where is that at? I'm wondering. No, not enough mass. Okay, so we'll be staying on that. Let's see. Not a whole lot of increase. Yeah, not enough that I'm going to do that. Okay, back on that one. Optional. This right here, if I took off my landing capability, would give me a crap load of extra range. If I took this off and stuff like the Olympic Collector, actually that doesn't take much mass. Uh, yeah, I think I'm just going to run with right around 65 light year jump range. Advanced maintenance. Ooh, haven't done any of this stuff for a while. Clean all that up. Restock. I've got limpets. Oh, do I want to get rid of some limpets? Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of those limpets. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything that I need limpets with. And now go back to this. Because we got rid of that cargo, we're up to 66 light year jump range. And I am pretty sure if I actually want, yeah, if I come across something, let's say a signal source that I want to be able to get, do that, I can get limpets. Okay. So I don't need to carry them. I can use that extra jump range because that comes in handy when you're doing an exploration. You know what? I am getting more and more where I am thinking to I think I might do something else here. Not that one. This ship here is, because the fuel scoop and stuff is not going to be very nice for long exploration. I've got this one set up for going into Hazraz areas and building my combat rank up by doing ships there. Shipyard. I don't have the rep for this. You know what? That will give me some flying. Let's look at my reps. I'm a chief and a petty. All right. I'm going to go ahead and Does this show it where I want it? Show the information I'm looking for. Yeah. So I'm at Master and a Chief Petty. This is Down to Earth Astronomy's website. I'm just there at Master. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to get to the cutter. Fed ranks. I think. Yeah. I was at Chief Petty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more for the Corvette. So let's go ahead. It'll be monotonous as you know what. But let's take a look and do their thing here. I have in the past done a video about grinding your reps. So galaxy map. That's not what I'm thinking of. Federal dropship. I've got that in Sothis. There's a couple different ways you can do the grinds. And it's all up to you. But I think I'm going to go ahead and go over here. One thing they changed, you used to be able to scroll all the way through and just keep going through. So when I was up on this here, I would just go up one to launch instead of having to hit down twice. That changed a couple patches back, I believe. Nine jumps total for us to get there with this kind of jump range.
Landing restraints lifted. Exit the station quickly and safely.
You know what? Let's take a look here. OCH OSI. How far is that one? I'm not going to go over where we originally set up to go to.
Scan detected.
Whichever one it was. Cahoon? No, Sothis? Yeah. My federal dropship's over there because you can do the same kind of thing we're going to go do there. But the loop for there was messed up last time I was out there because of the economy states, and one of the systems was, I think, Civil War or something, so you really couldn't get good missions going. But this area is better because it's only 3 jumps away. Mass lock still. Let's get the mass lock done with. I do have a couple other ships that are even better for this because they're a lot faster. And I actually think I've done this loop last time I was doing it. I had the that Mark II because of the chances of getting jumped. I could actually do combat if I wanted to. The ship was set up good enough to do it. But I could do enough avoidance with this one that I'm not going to worry about it.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's a pretty monotonous movement doing this for the rep grind. But on my main account, I have the Empire maxed out on the rep grind, so I have all their ships and everything else. So I'm going to rep grind the Federation on this one.
System scan complete.
I'm going to go ahead and just leave this going for a minute. I did a rookie streamer move. And didn't have drinks set up. Alright. Back at the controls. I'll do it later on. I forgot to mention something. Okay, so save a little bit of credits. Perry's Folly is where we want to go. I stopped where I did and stuff just to let my fuel scoop fill me up. Now with the cash flow we've got, it's not... I don't think I've got it. Yeah, I don't have it on this ship. I have to fly it in. I don't have the autopilot. For the people that haven't played the game, you have Perry's Folly, then it shows the distance, and then there's a timer underneath. You never want to go below 6 seconds. I like to stay about 7-8 seconds, because if you go below that, you're probably going to overshoot the station you're going to. To do these loops, you cannot be in anything larger than a medium-sized ship, because there's some of the other stations we'll be going to, you'll be okay, but this one maxes out at a medium-sized ship. You can't land anything bigger there. So whenever I do my rep grinds and things of that nature, I always do it. What do we got here? Got a lot of stuff over here. I think we got a lot of fleet carriers in the system. No. Never scanned the system. My bad. Yep, we have a lot of fleet carriers here. That's what I was seeing on the screen. I'm not going to go any further than that. And now we'll see fleet carriers, and if we pull up the map, we still have some explored planets, but I'm not worried about that. The reason the fleet carriers aren't showing up is I have them turned off. Because if you don't turn them off, you're trying to do these kind of missions, you're scrolling through all these fleet carriers, trying to find the bases you're going to. So I just automatically, I generally have them turned off all the time. What I do have on automation is the landing. So if I get below 7.5 thousand meters, go into contacts, contact Perry's Folly, request the docking, and the ship will land itself. It's more to give me a break. This is when I take my drinks. This is when I'll go and fiddle fart around doing something else. My auto launching, auto docking is when I do all that stuff. And generally it's faster. Alright, so what we're going to be doing here is going to the mission board. And the Federation individuals is what we're looking for. Where was I at? Okay, I'm maxed. Oh, that's Empire. We are going to go up levels real quick. I'm 100% at master rank for the Empire. It doesn't matter. You can continue going. When you get the mission to upgrade that, you can upgrade it then. We primarily want stuff that will give us extra reputation. And things that are courier jobs, because you don't need you don't need the storage space. Yeah. All we want is Chakpa. So all these data missions going into Chakpa are the ones. These here, we don't really need. The Chakpas, there's 2 installations and 2 bases there. We're doing quick turnarounds here. Reputation again. The other ones I'll do is if there's mechanical scrap, palladium, materials. Yeah. Mechanical scrap is only a level 1 material, so I won't go after mechanical scrap. Because I want the other type of things. Now, if you've got the credits for it, this is a quick, easy way to up your rep and other stuff, is just go ahead and take the donation missions. And boom, boom, boom. Wrong destinations, so we'll go to the other ones. And usually on these, you'll get a whole lot of these donations. I'm going to go ahead and, ooh, this one right here, I will be going after this. Oh no. I did not mean to do that. Wrong type of mission. I didn't look all the way at it. Before that goes too far, I'm going to go ahead and clear these out. And let's see what happens when you drop one of these missions. I don't have this the cargo for it. Eight. I'd have to make over 2.5 trips for it. Yeah. And I gotta take it to Chosi. So let's finish these out. It might not be as bad as I thought. Okay, so I got to bring them back to this station. We'll find out if the stations we're going to sell animal meat. But before we do that, let's go mission. Oh, that's because of that one, isn't it? Yeah, for the famine aid. Okay, all that, giving them the money in the beginning really gives you rep fast. It won't do it right now because of the level I'm at. Commodities market, chemicals waste. Yeah, don't have anything here. Okay, didn't think so since they're in a famine. And we can just scroll up. Chakpa is the system we're going to. We'll go ahead and splash the fuel. I usually don't because of these kind of things. You're jumping back and forth so frequently that it's really easy to keep your fuel level up if you've got a decent fuel scoop. I need to close this back out. And that's not what I meant to do. Problem is, yeah. I forgot what it is. Let's see here. Options, controls. Weapons. Okay. That is my retraction. Couldn't remember how to retract the weapons. I accidentally clicked on it. Hit a button that would cause me to start scanning. And that, of course, puts my weapons out if I'm not in flight, in cruise. I don't think it should, but if I can scan in the fast flight with it without deploying, it shouldn't deploy now. But mission updates. See what I mean by fuel scooping is you're done instantly, pretty much. We'll go to this one first, and it is back over this way. Now you can go through all those missions that came in for the messages for the missions, because some of them might be time critical and you might want to hit the other station first, but I don't worry about the bonuses. I just close the station, the next station, then jump back. So first thing I'm going to be doing is animal meat is the product I need. So let's see if we can get it here. the other thing I really need to do is look at time constraints on that mission. And this is another one of the smaller stations where you have to be in a medium ship. The benefit of these is there's generally a lot faster docking at these kind of stations. So let's go ahead and take a look at those messages. I really preferred, yeah, we got some time bonuses. All right, we're going to Cargill already, and that's where one of the bonuses are. Williams Dock. We've got 11 minutes to get there. 11 minutes to Williams Dock. And then the Cargill again. This should not be an issue if we do it quickly. No, I got to check the cargo. I got to check to be able to see if I can get the stuff. It's going to be closer now. Commodities market. Chemicals, industrial, textiles, waste. Okay. That eliminates this station for being able to get the animal meats. Complete mission. Reputation. Back. We are not going to do planetary landings. We're not going to do that. The other ones I don't meet the requirements. We'll go cash. Complete the mission. Reputation. Back. Hip, 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 hip. Nope. Not doing those. Hip. Ochosi. We'll do these. Okay, we've got all of this, but because of the time constraint, I'm not going to do it right now. Exit again. Navigation. Williams Dock. Launch it. Reputation change, which is what I thought that message was. And status. I think at least by the end of this loop, we will be up a rank reputation-wise. There's a way to hop behind it, so you don't have to be facing your target to go into Super Cruise, or whatever one it's called, I forget. The reason I did it facing away because I was worried about coming too close into the planet's gravity well and getting canceled off of the cruise because I stayed in a well for a lot longer than I needed to. We're finally starting to speed up because we're so close to the planet. I think Williams Dock might be the faster one to hit off the get-go. So I think I'm going to start doing that, at least right now, because we're staying too close to that planet and not speeding up as fast. Hopefully Williams Dock will give us the animal meat. And we're finally getting some good speed. And drop it down. If you're using mouse and keyboard, there is a keybind to drop yourself to 75%. And I think that's what you need to do to keep yourself in the speed window. Down to Earth Astronomy has a real good video on key bindings and recommended ones and things like that. I think I'm going to be doing a lot of rep grinding when I've got time to play. That's going to be going down for another month or so. I probably want to have a whole lot of time just because of workload in real life. And I'm going to go ahead and get a little closer than I have been. Just bring us pretty much right in. We are 2 kilometers out, and I'll drop the speed down and the ship will do the rest. Okay, go back in here, and instead of the meat thing first, I want to get those missions that have time critical on them. So complete the missions, reputation, complete, reputation. Okay, we got that stuff done. So let's go ahead and see. I'm not going to worry about that. Commodity market, chemicals. All right. Abandon that mission. Contacts. Just give it to me. Nope. Factors. No. No. Combat bonds. I don't know. I can't do it on any of those. What I'm looking at is the claims. Intel packets. Supposed to be able to sell it to this guy, but not giving it to me. So we'll go back onto the mission board and not quite there. When we get back, we'll have it. Chosi, nothing. I'm not going to do a planetary scan job because those are very time consuming. We will take that. Not seeing much else. So we'll do this one. Do this one. And I think that's it. Yep. Not getting the amount of messages I'm used to. So while it's doing all of that, we'll go ahead and lock our destination.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
As long as you don't hit anything, even if you're speeding, you don't get fined unless you hit something. So don't hit anything. You don't hit anything, you'll be fine. Once I'm jumping, I throttle down. That way I'm not going to hit, if I get distracted for any type of reason, I won't hit the sun. Which is, you know, needless to say, always a bad thing. Okay, so we got messages all over the board again, probably time messages again, but not going to need to worry about that. All we're going to is Perry's Folly, and it is this away. Anytime I'm doing these kind of missions, I'll always have 4 pips in engines, 2 in systems, nothing in weapons. With this ship, I never have anything in weapons since it's unarmed. Okay, I went over speed a little bit by going down and bleeding some speed off. I've got throttle all the way down to nothing. We're safe. If you get much below 4 or 5, that won't work enough. You got to dive down a long ways and then come back up, and or you do the loop of shame. I don't remember even what the rewards were. Okay. I figured we were going to get one of these eventually. But like always, they're going to either send you facing away from the place you're going to be or put you in a planet. It was that kind of stuff that was making me think maybe taking my Mark II out. But usually it's not worth it. Yeah, we're on the other side. Got to throttle up if you get close to a planet. You kind of want to stay out a little bit more than I did. If you stay out of beyond the orbital ring, you don't slow down as much. You get too close to the planet and it just sucks you down. Docket request granted. 96%. So we'll be ranking up on this one. Well, rep will be there. We won't know if we're going to rank up yet. And while we're going, check for more courier jobs. We'll go reputation, even though I'm not too worried about that. We'll go ahead and get rep again. Want to build them up enough. So when you get the rep way up there, you can start getting some really nice rewards. We'll go ahead and do donations. With these, I'm going to say we are probably, yeah, I figured we were over 100%. What's the messages? Reputation change. Reputation change. Yeah. And just more mission. Hey, go over here, get this mission kind of thing. Okay, that's hip hip. Not going to go the right place. You know what? I think I'm going to hold off giving them a bunch of more money. We're not going to get much out of that. Early on, I give them a lot of money, and we are just not getting the right kind of missions. Chalk, yep, let's do that. That we got to go planet side for that. I don't want that. Yeah, only grade 1, so I'm not going to worry about that. It isn't the right place either. Let's see, we got some. Bulk scan 3, rare grade 1. Wake echoes, grade 1. We do have a courier job there. We'll accept that one. Yeah. See, this right here, yeah, it's still level 1. We're not going to worry about it. So, dun 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 dun. Let's see if we can get rid of that stuff here. Still not allowing us to get rid of it. Yeah, I don't know why I can't sell that stuff. Do we have anything to get rid of here, just in case? Only 10 grand. Now, what I do recommend if you're going to be doing this with the rep with all the factions, use a ship you can get that's pretty darn quick in the boost. That way you can by having a quick ship coming off the docks and everything, you can jump faster. Get out of that mass lock, 5-10 seconds faster per run when you're doing a crap load of runs adds up pretty quick. So I think I'll be doing this for 1 more hour. Just a shade over an hour now. That's what I get for looking at timers. So yeah, I'll go and do 1 more hour of this. I should be 2 or 3 levels up. Usually I'd be 2 or 3 levels up. I'm just not getting a lot of missions from between these 2 points. I'm used to seeing my mission book getting full. But then again, I didn't go through the other individuals that time either. Get this stuff done. Complete reputation. Hip, hip. I think I might be doing some oddball loops. Data. Yeah. Yeah, it's only level 1. But I've only got 8 of these right here. And it's not that far from the arrival point. So 67882. I accepted it, so we'll look for any others at 67882 also, just to increase it a little bit. There we go, right there. And beautiful, 67882. And it's only level 1 again. But this right here will level us up in the Federation. We'll add some more in there. 67882. A lot of stuff going into 67882. Okay, right there. That's the thing you want to watch. Look at the distance out. We are not touching that one. That's something you always want to look at, is how far out from the sun it is. And usually you'll have really good payment and stuff like that is a key thing to look out for. If it looks like it's giving you a lot of rep or rare, Porsche terminal, we're already going out there, but see the distance. That's where our leveling mission was taking us anyways. So we'll go and launch. Williams Dock, Cargill. And there's 2 points of thoughts when you look at this stuff, or I should say trains of thought. If you jump into a system and you've got a place 25,000 light years out, that's going to take you a long time to get there, and you have some local stations. A lot of people will clear the local stations first and then go all the way out for that long trip. The problem is with one of those port stations we've got, delivery points, it's a level, yeah. We'll get rid of that one and get that one. Yeah, I figure there's going to be enemies. Most of the missions that are going to level you up with a faction, you're almost guaranteed being jumped. So I generally will go all the way out there for that run just to get it off so I'm not jumped. But the downfall to that is you've got to come all the way back to turn those other missions in. Where if you do the close ones, you get done with that Porsche station, you can jump out. You're done in that system. You can go right to the next one you want to hit. So people go and take the interruptions going between the other stations. Sometimes you don't get hit that much until you're going to Porsche or the far out station. But I guarantee you we will probably be interrupted at least twice. I would be shocked if we're not interrupted at all. Dive down till the icon shows it's behind you, and then come back up. You'll save the. But if you just do a loop right there, you're too close. Your speed's too fast. It won't work. Just dive down till it indicator shows that it's behind you. Wait a moment, then roll back up, and you usually will recover this time. Get this mission, these ones off. See if there's any more for 67882 and Ochozi. And 9 times out of 10 when I'm getting jumped, it's like right in this area where your escape vector might put you right through a planet. And it'll be like right in this area where you're just about to drop out. And there's one of the ones that'll be chasing us. In an Anaconda. Yeah, we're not going to be fighting that guy. Even if I was in my Mark II, it's not set up good enough for an Anaconda. Well, it's not set up good enough to fight an Anaconda with my combat skills in the spaceships. I'm not good enough. It's built up good enough for some of these dogfighters to easily take out an Anaconda. I shouldn't say easily, but it's got enough work done to it for them to do it. All right. Let's go ahead and nothing else there. Well, look at that. All of the missions are cash, cash, cash. Pay me. Nope, that's Rumen. We're not already going there. I don't think. Adam Station we're going to. And Porsche Terminal we're going to. Alright, we're done. No, not going to worry about that. Not going to worry about that. Navigation, HIP 67882. And Ochozy. Do I have it? Adam Station. We're going to lock that one in. Porsche Terminal. Yeah, and there's Rumen Settlement. So those two aren't all that far apart, so it wouldn't have been that bad, but Alrighty. That's gone. Jumping. We're out of here. And I didn't look. Oh, never mind. I can't look. I'm still maxed out at 100. I don't know how far past that I am. And Adams is a pretty nice sized settlement station. We're going to go ahead and scan. I think I've been to the system already, but, you know. Now, in these kind of situations where you know you're going to be chased, we're going to want to be this side of our dock because I noticed that the entry port for the station is right there. You can barely see it on the image. And so we'll come in like this, and then we should be somewhat facing the entry point of that station. Try to speed up everything as much as possible. That entry, from what I understand, I've not been to every base, so I'm going by what people have told me, and that seems to be correct. The entry for stations is always planet towards the planet. And that's your indicator. So we weren't all that far off. And I'll go ahead and do that. Time bonus.
Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisted
22 hours and 11 minutes for the time bonus. Gotta love that. Force terminal, 22 hours, 4 minutes. But look at that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemy alert comments. That's an Adam Station one where we're here, and another Porsche one. Ooh, 2 hazardous resource extraction sites in the area. Alright. So, what have we got going here, folks?
landing operation
Boom.
complete. Securing ship. Good to have you, Commander.
Complete this. Anonymous. Bulk scan data. Yeah, I've only got 8. I'm going to go ahead and get this. Complete mission, reputation.
Incoming message.
Let's get as much of it done as we can here. I could do this one,
Mission critical message.
but I'm not going to worry about that faction. Nope, wrong area. Not going to worry about that either. And then we've got all the donations. Okay, we're done with that. Just for S&Gs. There we go. Okay. That got rid of one of them, right? Yep, that got rid of one of them. Good. Now we get to go and find the Porsche terminal. Exit that. Get this. Yeah, that's not something we're worried about.
Detach is good. You may leave when ready.
Yeah, don't need to worry about that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're down to 3. Nice. Boom. Boom. Be nice, be nice. Let me brake system.
Frameshift drive charging.
39.941.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, we're out of the, should be out, I believe, of this, that planet's gravity wave. Let's go and give ourselves a little more space. Yeah. There's one of them. We got the Crate Mark II is probably one also. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Yep. Like I said, that's probably the Crate is the Angie. The Cobras, I don't think they're going to be the one of them. It's going to be this Crate Mark II and the Anaconda that's going to be chasing me. It'd be nice if you can, if you could do stuff that will speed your ship up in this cruise and things like that to make it faster, to possibly be able to get away from people that are trying to chase you down. See, the thing that's got me concerned is, okay, these two Anacondas, Anjas and an Anaconda. Yeah, this is just wrong. Three Anacondas chasing down a Diamondback Explorer. And I got a line of ships directly behind me. Now, I've never done it, so I don't know if it would work, but there is silent running. I might have been able to get away from them if I left that station silent running. I might be able to slip them. They're only deadlies. But I don't want to go silent running because if you go silent running, you don't even have shields. So, yeah, as I get close. Oh, boy. I'm an hour and a half into the session already, and here I was thinking I was going to go up to 2 or 3 levels.
I doubt we'll have 50% overage by the time this is all turned in. So I don't think I'm going to get 2 levels in today. And yeah, I know the video quality is not the best. I don't have the best bandwidth. So I think this streams at like 780, 720, 740, 780, what, in the 700 range. But I have less than 5% drop frame, so I went ahead and started streaming on it. Considering it takes me almost 3 times my game time to be able to record it and upload it to YouTube. It takes me like 3 times because my crappy bandwidth. So a 20-minute video takes me over an hour to upload. So we're looking at hour and a half right now. Yeah, that's about a 4 to 5 hour upload. And what I used to do is just start the upload and go to bed. Set everything else up in the morning just before going to work. Got 2 new contacts. We've got those 3 on us still. Gotta love 3 anacondas chasing you down. In the minute they'll catch up to me pretty quickly once I start slowing down manually to come into the station. So right now we're spaced far enough apart they can't shoot me with the frameshift drive interrupters. But having 3 bogeys on me does not make me happy feeling. So I'm going to do this one to hopefully give me a little bit more time. Because like I said, the second I slowed down, I knew that I was going to get hit by one. I'll get rid of this guy, and the next one will hit me. Go back towards the station. And I'll get interrupted again. That was 1 out of 3. Completely facing away from the station again. And are we going to get... Yeah, we'll get one more. It'll be just before I drop out. Now the problem is number one going to get back to me before I land. Nothing's showing on my scanner directly behind me. I might make it, but I don't know. We got those other individuals. They might just harass me around the station and say something about mind your own business, blah, 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 blah. Who's around? The Crate Mark II. These missions we're dropping here, when you got those long runs, if you can get enough missions going out to them, they're not that bad off. But we don't have that many missions. So that 10 minutes, almost 15 minutes to getting out here is darn near loop doing the other stuff we were doing. Alright, so complete the mission. We'll do that. 16%. PLX 695 permit is all I gained. Alright, so let's see, nothing there. We'll complete this one, and reputation. Data delivery, reputation. Nothing else. Atypical wake. Okay, I had a decent amount of those already, but it's engineering items. I almost always grab engineering items. Yeah. Nope. Nope. No. And that's the problem when you come all the way out here. No other missions for us that are going after what we want. So, reputation change. I really don't know what's all in that system, the benefit of it. PLX 695. Yeah. I'm not really seeing anything looking at a quick scan. For why. Okay. Just shy of 400,000 credits for scanning, for scanning the system and stuff. Realistically, I'm not sure what the big benefit is for some of these permits. I'm going to go ahead and delete those two. That's not what I wanted. Auto launch. Navigation. Yeah. And we'll get those missions done. We have 3 and that 1 climb. Or 4 missions, sorry. And this is why I will always do the close-in mission first, because we don't have to fly all the way back there or jump out of the system and back in, which some of the people will do. They'll jump out after turning those in and come back in because you're real close to the other missions, just to get the people off your behind. If I had multiple stations to do close in, sometimes I'll do that. So I just don't get constantly jumped between every mission once I get that system. Okay, this is Perry's Folly. What have we got? Time bonus to time bonus, not an issue since there's only 1 station. We're at 16%. Yeah, it's not going to be two levels, that's for darn sure. Actually, I think I'm going to go and call it. I'm not going to get more missions unless something really sweet comes up as a reward. High-end engineering materials or something like that. And I'll just park this at Perry's Folly. I've still got several levels to go. I'll probably work on them. Not sure yet. Might have some time tomorrow. I won't have a whole lot of game time the next several nights. I might be able to get on for like an hour at a time if I do. I'll go ahead and stream it, but I'm going to be leaving this ship here, so I can just come right in and start going. But yet again, I'm tempted to grab the Mark II and come back out here. Or go down where there's some other things I can do. There's, a lot of times when you have damage stations, you've got possibility for rep by transporting passengers out of the station. And it's supposed to be a really quick rep grind. I've never done it. That's just what I've read up on it. I don't have the ship on this account for it. I've got one on my main account. I've got a Python that is set up for passengers for doing the passenger runs for cash. I'm drawing a blank on the system it's in now. Used to be pretty lucrative, but it's not as much as it once was. But yeah, what we're looking at is that's an Empire system. That's an Empire system.
Landing gear deployed.
So we got some Empire systems with damaged starports.
Docking successful.
So
Engines
you'd be able to get some Empire rep through by doing those missions over there. So you know what? I'll go ahead and show you how I set that up. I might even do 1 or 2 missions there because it's not that late at night yet. It's 7:45 my time. Complete this for reputation. Back. Yeah, wrong areas.
incoming mission critical message.
I'm not worried about those. Controlling faction. Chuck pod, chuck pod. Yeah. Okay, that's why. Okay. All right. I don't think that jump was far enough. Yep, and I didn't scan when I was over in that 6-7. Yeah, empty that out. I'm going to go back into system, bookmarks, home, plot the route. Launch it.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Frameshift drive charging.
So we got a whopping 22%. I'm just not getting the amount of missions I remember. I'll look through my notes. And where I was doing it, all out, out in the boonies, I was doing Solta system, all the bases there into Cios. And I just seemed to get a lot more of the missions when I was doing those, but I haven't done those since for a couple patches, and they might have changed the numbers around. So they might not be as proliferate as they used to be, slowing down the rep grind, so you can't just blow through it in a night or two. I can see that. That's... our next jump is Shinrata. So I am not going to worry about fueling up anymore because I'll just buy it. And I'll show you, I'm going to build up a ship for the passenger runs. We'll go down there and see what we can do. I don't, the problem is, I believe you won't get the level up rewards. I'm really trying to remember because it's been so long. The biggest benefit of doing those rescue missions. My mind's saying it's more monetary than rep. Let's see what I can find on it. They're saying I've got one of you watching me right now. I don't know if you followed the game at all, or know anything. This station, Jameson Memorial, is my favorite station because you can get any module or any ship, and I think it's a 10% discount on top of that. I do it just mainly because I can get anything I want here. So I basically have it tagged like it's my home. And then
Lakon, Charlie, Hotel, Yankee. We are happy to have you, Commander. Please note that all station services are at your disposal.
I have
Mission
some
authorized.
ships
Please enter directly.
on this account that are stationed elsewhere for mining, for rep grinds, and other things. But let's... I'm trying to figure out what that damaged star ports.
Confirmed contact. Commence power down. Station services are at your disposal.
Ensure you have received authorization before entering the docking bay.
Okay.
If you don't have access permission, please exit the facility immediately. Unable to complete docking procedures within your time slot, you'll need to exit the bay and resubmit a docking request. Unlawful behavior in and around the starport is unacceptable. We thank commanders for their cooperation.
Yeah.
This is a flight regulation announcement. Please proceed to land on your assigned pad in a timely manner and refrain from obstructing other docking areas.
It's all about the money. It's all about the money. So, just was reading up on it. You're looking at
Weapons while inside the docking bay.
several 100,000 to a couple million. Per round trip, and you're able to get 5, how depending on how fast you're running, a decent amount of trips in. Depending on the stations, you can get away with an Anaconda. Just trying to think. All right. Think of the Type 9. I can get a lot of passengers in a 9. I can get a lot of passengers in an Anaconda. But, 128 million credits, and then you got the equipping costs. Python is able to do a pretty good amount. We've got 912,000 credits. I'm really leaning towards the Type 9 Heavy. But I've got some concerns. Let's go and look at my concerns are Type 9 Heavy, 790 cargo. It's got more cargo than the Anaconda, but I'm concerned if I'm going to be able to use it because of if it can equip passenger compartments. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Worst case scenario, if I can't put passenger pods, compartments in it, I can do some other stuff. So, with this type of ship, I'll equip it up for something else later. So the number one thing it's got to be able to do is passenger pods. Optional internals. Cargo, fighter hangar, passenger cabins. I can put passenger cabins in it. Beautiful. All the people care about is getting out. So the 6E, the economy class, will give us 32 passengers. The 6D give us 16. So we are equipping this with 6Ds. Because 6 is as high as it goes. And we want as many heads as possible in the ship, and as many passengers as we can fit. Now we are losing range and other things every single time. As you can see by the red here, we lose a little bit of jump range and some other things. But it's not a major issue. Approach Suite, Super Cruise Assist. I'm going to go ahead and keep that because I'm 99% sure I've got to manually dock the ship. So we just got to keep going. Passenger cabins. 4E. And 4E. Three. And it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. I'm not even going to worry about that too. Core internals. The power has to, you really need the power to be an A-rated unit, because A-rated units, oh, that's distributor. Power plant. Because A-rated units give you the most heat efficiency. And you need the heat efficiency because the places are burning, they're hot. So we want that. Now, on this, I do this primarily for weight savings. Almost every ship I've got's got D-rated life support. I'm not worried about sensors. I'm not really worried about power distributor. I am upgrading my thrusters. Not a whole lot there. Not a whole lot there. I get better jump range, but I'm going to go with the speed capability. The next thing we have to have is heat sinks, because we will be using them. And this gives us 4 heat sinks. Hopefully that's going to be enough. exit all that. I understand that. Remote workshop. Frame shift drive. Select it. FSD range. Let's get some range on this ship. Because as it stands now, it's going to take us forever to get anywhere. And I think that's pretty much. Okay, this is locked still. Okay. I thought I had that unlocked. I thought I was up to 5 on. Okay, there it is. We're not going to get it all the way up, but we should be over. We should be able to be over 10 light years and jump, and max that out. Darn close. I'm not going to waste the last to get that incremental thing. Oh, I didn't change the shield. Dirty drive. Okay, thermal load goes down, so we're going to go clean driving. Drive tuning. That will help us with the heat as we're going in and out of places. From what I understand, we'll be probably bumping into a lot of stuff, so we're going to want to upgrade the shield. I'm only going to go 3 clicks on this one. Whatever that ends up with, that's where we're going to stop. Because I want to make sure I can do the shield generator. Power plant. I don't think we're going to have to worry about that. Outfitting. Optional. I want to say I saw somebody doing this without a shield. Yeah, we're over 10 right now. I think I'm going to go with the spy weave because it recharges faster. Ooh, that's a heavy. That's a heavy shield. That drops our jumps range a lot. I'm going to go ahead and use this one just to help us get out there because it's going to take us a little while. Remote workshop. Can I do anything with the shield? Reinforce the shield. Okay. That gives us thermal resistance. And I don't think that matters because we're going into a burning station. I don't think that actually helps us, but I do see that I will be having to do a materials run here sometime. Can I get rid of this? Not much. Okay. Fire groups. Oh, that goes away. Outfitting. Hard points. Sell it. We are not going to need weapons. And that will help us with our jump range. Just a tad. Not much. Because they're not that heavy at that size. Okay. So, that's all done. Go back into this. Discovery scanner. Okay. That's good. Alright, let's find the closest of these. 102, 168. I swear a little bit ago I saw a lot more than that. 123, 157, 168. That's 102, so we'll head that direction. We can make it all the way on the fuel we've got. So let's go ahead and see how terrible this thing flies. It is a flying brick. Oh, that's right. My bad.
We would like to remind all commanders to avoid blocking access to docking pads during arrival and
I forgot I don't have a docking computer on this boat. Alright. So we go this way. Definitely not a very fast ship. And we do have to have
Frameshift drive charging.
large landing pads for this since it's a large ship. I did, didn't I? I'm a total moron, I believe. I am a total moron. I can't believe I just did that. Base level frameshift drive, and I just spent all that engineering money on it. Oh my god. I did not realize I done did that.
Frameshift drive charging.
That was a lot of wasted engineering resources. A lot of wasted engineering. Goes to show, pay attention to what you're working on.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Beautiful.
Heat sink deployed. Heat sink deployed. Frameshift drive charging.
Let's see if I can do it. No, I don't know where your escape vector is.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
That was fun. So the heat sinks will deploy your weapons again too. Yeah, it's going to be a costly mistake. I am pretty sure I'm going to have some pretty good heavy repairs. Super Cruise Assist is nice. It makes life easier. You can do a bunch of stuff if you don't have people chasing you. Unfortunately, if you get jumped, generally you just drop out wherever you're at, no matter if it's a good spot or a bad spot. But it allows you to go and do whatever you might need to do.
Lakon, Charlie, Hotel, Yankee. We are happy to have you, Commander. Please note that all station services are at your disposal. Request approved. Proceed to Bay 02.
You know, since I've got that empty slot in 2, I think I'm going to go ahead and put a docking computer in. Oops.
Landing gear deployed.
200 meters from touchdown.
This 12,000 in repairs.
Docking restraints. Greetings, Commander.
All right, let's go back into outfitting. So we can beat ourselves up even worse. Core internals, frame shift drive, browse the shop. As it stands, 12.14. And that's without engineering. Better jump range. That's really disappointing in myself. Optionals. We've got the empty compartment, flight assists, advanced docking computer, back. I don't know how much we're going to be able to do. At least the first level, if not 2. Can we get 3 levels in? Okay, we can get this one too. We might get close to 20 light year jumps. I don't think we're going to be able to get 4. Yeah. That right there. Back. 4. Ship. We're in 20 light year jump range. Beautiful. Navigate. That's rebumped. Back it up. 5 jumps. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Let's go ahead and go into advanced and do those little things. Launch it.
Ship uncoupled. Alright, speed on exit.
Do 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 do. One of the biggest reasons like I've said before, that I like using those docking computers and such. When you're in a safe spot, you can go and take care of some stuff while your ship's launching and other such things. So, I don't think I've ever been to that one.
Scan detected.
Yeah. Scan away. Make sure. Yep. I am pretty much positive I've never been through that system. I was just showing red in bit rates. Okay, I definitely got to slow this ship down in between jump sites because it does not turn fast. Let the temps start dropping again. Alright, now I'll go ahead and start nosing over. Out of curiosity, what have we got in this range? Rocky bodies, gas giants. Yeah. Nothing I am going to stop our trip for.
Drive charging.
And we'll scan this one as we come out. And I'm doing my usual kind of scanning when I go into new systems. I'll go ahead and go up a little bit more. Temperature starts to drop. Keel it over, point to where I want to go, and see what kind of planets are in the system. Oh, I've done this one. Yep, we don't need to go through all that.
Frameshift
And
drive.
so we'll get out of here. what I'm looking for is Earth-like planet, water worlds, ammonia worlds. Those I'll actually, if they're close by, I'll actually go and try and scan them and oh, never mind. I'm not going to be doing any more systems. I don't have a planetary scanner on this ship. Interesting name.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now I'm going to have to check on something. I heard something outside. Just a moment. Well, not sure what that was, but definitely feels like it's going to get chilly tonight. Yep, mid-40s. And we've got some high metal content planets and stuff like that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay. Now, what we need to find is that. Yeah, I'm moving. It's a big ship. Oh, not all that far away. So what we've got here, this is the station that's damaged. And I believe it's always this type of station. Well, it's a large station. I don't think they've ever done them on the smaller ones. When you're on Super Cruise, pay attention. And your exit, because if you're going to a ship, I mean a smaller station, okay, we're going over here.
Commander, you are connected with the Imperial Flight Operations Bureau. This facility has been deemed unsafe. We cannot take responsibility for damage incurred during landing.
Now, what we have here is this damaged ship, and not all that far from this ship is going to be a rescue ship.
Clear for approach, Commander. Please remain calm.
And like I said before, because the station is damaged, you don't have docking. It doesn't have automated docking.
Scan detected.
Remain on your current course, Commander. Give the fires a wide berth.
Keep an eye out on your temperatures. Deploy your landing gear. I'm going to go ahead and
Attention, Commander. Automated docking is not operational at this facility. Please use manual control for approach.
if you're not very comfortable doing this with your ships, something medium like a Python would probably be easier, or a Type 6. Go into Starport Services.
Touchdown successful. Commander, be aware, station services are operating at a limited capacity.
Passenger board. Accept. Pick cabin. Accept it. You want as many as you can take.
Incoming mission critical message. Incoming mission critical message.
22. I'm not sure what these messages are.
Incoming mission critical message.
I'm not really going to worry about it. I'm just going to load them up as fast as possible. Let's go.
Incoming mission critical message.
Accept.
Incoming mission critical message.
3. Okay, we're not getting many more.
Incoming mission critical message.
Oh, can't do that one.
Incoming mission critical message.
Can't do that. I've got 6 spots left. 5, 4, and this one had 2.
Mission critical message.
Accept, back,
Incoming mission critical
exit, launch. Just in case, be ready for your
temperature critical.
Imperial personnel are reminded not to interfere with breach containment systems.
Taking heat
Any
damage.
person found to be tampering with these systems will be dealt with most harshly.
Clear for departure. Take note of wreckage overhead.
Landing gear retracted.
I didn't need to do that purge.
Heat sink deployed. Heat sink deployed.
You get out. The rescue ship. Lock the destination. It's over here. Now, it doesn't allow you to go.
Cannot comply.
Wonder if that's why it was doing that. Nope, but that's okay.
You're clear of danger. We would appreciate if you could return to office.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
And you never go very far to get to the rescue ship. It's always a short hop away. If you get here and you're low on fuel, you need commodities. And
Request denied.
you okay. Passengers impatient. Yeah. Impatient, impatient, impatient. Look at you, snobby little.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, so we're at 777 million. Let's call it 778. Let's see where we're at when we're done here. I really, to tell you the truth, didn't look all that close. Fuel, since we're already low, we'll go and fill up the fuel. 2,000 in repairs. 100 credits for the heat sinks we used. Complete the mission. See, you can do reputation.
Incoming message.
And you know, that's going to give you some superpower reputation, which I'm not too concerned about right now, so I shouldn't have done it with that one, because that's what we're really after.
Incoming message.
And I'm sure you can probably go through there and look at them a lot closer and get a lot better money.
Incoming message. Incoming message. Incoming message.
Okay. Reputation changes.
Capital class signature detected.
That doesn't sound good. All right. Not going to worry about any of that. Let's go ahead and launch.
Command retracted.
Ship departing. Launch is go.
What I'm curious about is that was probably just came in. That's probably what just came in. Okay, Mueller Terminal. We'll go one more round, and then I'm going to call it a day. 170. We went up about 100, about 1 million. So getting good at this, you can probably do about 10 million an hour. For the amount of money you put into it, not all that great. But you can definitely get rep up. But I just don't think you build rank up.
Speed restrictions have been lifted. Good luck, Commander.
Frameshift drive charged.
I have to find out, because that would be a deciding point if you can get ranked by doing these.
2, 1, engage.
It's definitely nice for a change, but I would want a little more than less than, you know, you're only looking at about 1 million, 10 million an hour.
Unstable. Enter at your own risk.
That just doesn't seem like it's good money.
Approach, Commander. Please remain calm.
But it will definitely get you your the rep up. Going back to landing pad 2 again.
Warning, Commander. Imperial authorities cannot accept liability for damage to your vessel on approach.
problem I don't like is we're getting those temperature critical and stuff, but because of it changing over the screens, you can't really see your heat.
Commander, be aware, station services are operating at a limited capacity.
Actually, what I'm looking for right now is any more wake echoes. It's not huge, level wise. Okay, 19. I think I can get 14 on. 8 cabins. Back, I've got room for 8. 7. There we go. 8. Pick the cabin. Accept that. 9 more. I know I saw a 9 somewhere. 7, 2. We'll go with 6. Three. Not the best. We need 2 more. Two refugees. Accept it. Exit. Exit. Launch it. Yeah, I don't really see getting more than
Clear for departure. Exit the facility quickly and safely.
Imperial citizens have priority access to your facility.
nice. I got hit. Don't know if it was an explosion or what. Time bonuses. And I believe after this one, I'm going to go ahead and do the night. I just don't see it being all that profitable. Don't know if the rep would make up for that. It might be a decent thing for And we'll let the computer do the rest. Yeah, I don't see the great cash flow here. I'm not seeing the big cash. Oh, come on, you big tub. Gonna skip the repairs this time through at the beginning. Passenger lounge.
Incoming message.
Grid resistors. Where am I at on grid resistors? That's materials. Grid resistors. I have 0. So I'm going to go ahead and get those. Grid resistors. Yeah, I don't know if they're really all that great, but I'm going to get the engineering stuff like I've done before. If there's engineering stuff, I will take it.
Incoming message.
Less grinding. And of course, if I was actually doing
Incoming message.
all cash instead of, you know, getting engineering items, I would make more money too. Oh, that was anonymous bulk scan data, which I don't have a whole lot of, but oh well. That's all of them. And now we did do, like I said, several engineering items. Yeah. 2 million. We're not, maybe once your reps up, it might get better, but I'm not seeing massive funds rolling in by doing it. But I think I'm going to go and do a lot more of this tomorrow. Tonight, I'm calling it a night. So hope you've enjoyed the stream, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.